So, oh my goodness, 1 second. Oh, good. Firstly, I want to say some big ups to a few people. Firstly, I want to big up Peter and Darren. Now, they're a very special couple to me. So Peter's partner, his husband, sorry, Darren, Darren's husband is Peter. He done the skydive with me. He done it first on his 70th birthday, and then I done it after him, you know. So I stopped at their house because they live in Devon, and that's where I was for my weekend chill. And it was just so nice to see them, you know, and we reminisced about doing the jump and if he'd do it again, and he said no, he's done it, so it's enough, you know. But yeah, it was just lovely seeing them. So I want to shout out to Darren and Peter. Lots of love to you both. Then I want to shout out to the Equilibrium team. The Equilibrium team is a family team that invited me along to the retreat, where it gives you time to so shout out to Joyce Choto, thank you, and Dee and all the ladies that were there. Thank you so much for that time away. I truly needed it, you know. I didn't realize I needed something until I was there, you know. Yeah, I want to shout out, thank you for such a wonderful time. Shout out to the Mercure Hotel in Exeter. Oh, they were wonderful. Shout out to Martin. Oh my God, Martin is the house of, what do you call it? It's not a concierge, house of front of house person. Thank you so much, because you gave me a deal and you escorted me down the stairs. So I want to just say thank you to them as well. I'm out of breath. So listen, so I went on Thursday to Exeter. It's so beautiful, I love Devon, and came back Sunday. But on the Thursday, when I was driving down, I got a call. Yeah, I got a call to say, would I do some filming? Now, let me tell you something for nothing. If it wasn't for the company that called me, I wouldn't have taken that trip back. But because the company is a big company, I said yes. So I had not much time to rest, because I left in the morning to come back down to London to film. And the great thing is, I can't speak much about it, but I met the wonderful, well, we were on set with the wonderful Marella Fostrop. Shout out to Marella Fostrop. And what I want to say is, she actually pulled me to the side and said some wonderful words to me. I didn't ask for it, you know. She just said to me, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody ever tell you no. And I thought that was amazing. Coming from nothing, or coming from nowhere, you know, because we never had that conversation or anything. But yeah, so I want to shout out for that as well. Oh, out of breath. Yeah, what else? So let me tell you about the retreat. Spa, holistic session, mindfulness, yoga. What more could you ask for? And my wine and my crisps, yeah. But it was so nice to reconnect with yourself, you know what I mean? Reconnect with who you are, what you're about, your mind, get your mind clear so you're ready for the next chapter in your life, you know. So I opened up about my life to an extent and saw flaws, not flaws, I spoke about steps that are going to make myself better, you know, in every which way. Part of the exercise was to write down, I forgot to bring my book, I could have read it out to you, the things you want, like 5 things you want during your life. Now, one of them on my list was to get married. I've always wanted to get married, to be honest, you know, that was always been my thing. So I put that down, number 1. Number 2, oh gosh, I can't remember what number 2 is. Oh dear, I can't remember what number 2 is, or number 3. What number 1 is, I want to get married. I'd love to get married, you know. Definitely before I'm 60, definitely before I'm dead, so. Oh my God, yeah. And also on the retreat, you had to write on a balloon one thing that you want to throw away from your life. Shout out to Josiah as well. Shout out, sweet darling King Josiah. You are amazing. You really are. And to his sister Adana. And to my namesake, his mum Jennifer. Yeah, shout out to all these lovely queens and everything. So on the balloon, they said, write anything that when you're coming back to London, or what in your life that you want to get rid of. So I I'm getting rid of ungrateful people. And I threw my balloon out and I kicked it out. I said, get out, you know. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Not going to be taking no more ungrateful people's nonsense anymore. So yeah, thrown that away. And on the other balloon, I put something positive. I said, I'm beautifully made, you know. And I've got that still. The balloon hasn't gone down yet, you know. Yeah, so it was a really, really good way of reflection and looking how far you've got, you know, and what you can do, especially when you reach a certain age, you know, things that you can do. So it was so up, what's the word? Up, rising, the whole retreat. I got good sleep, had a great breakfast every morning, had great dinner, met nice people. One thing about Devon, the people down there are so nice. They're just so different. It's like the air is so different down there, you know. But yeah, it was such a beautiful, beautiful retreat. There was no pressure, you know, like no structure that you have to do this or that or what have you. We had a wonderful mindful talk. How that, and it's really interesting if you're hearing something from someone else or a group of people who are like-minded. It's amazing how what's the word now, like self-aware or self-aware, that you can pick up great information and apply it to your life, apply it to yourself, you know. So yeah, it was very, very eye-opening. And once again, I just want to thank the Equilibrium team. Thank you to Dee, thank you to Joyce, thank you to Jennifer, thank you to all the ladies. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I truly, truly appreciated the time, appreciated the rest and everything else, and time to think about your next steps. Oh yes, my second thing is my new home. So my first thing is I'd like to get married. My second one was my new home, working towards my new home. What else? Oh yeah, it's all coming back. I put on my list maybe a pilot license, you know, and maybe a PhD. Since I got my master's, maybe I shouldn't say maybe, yes, I've put down that as well. So hopefully it will manifest, you know, and all that. Yeah, so that was how the weekend was. And I put up a sign when I was leaving: stop disturbing me, I need a break. Because everyone was ringing me on the, even if I put pictures up or what have you, doesn't mean to say you have to contact me when I'm away, you know. I put up a sign on my profile: please wait until I'm back. Because I didn't want to be talking to people about something unnecessary, breaking my retreat feeling, you know. I noticed that certain persons in my life are like that. Not my son, certain persons. Yeah, person. So yeah, I done that. Shout out to my niece. Oh gosh, oh lordy, I'm not forgetting everything. Oh jeez. Anyways, my nephew's 7th birthday this week as well. Shout out to him, Yarly. Happy birthday from Auntie. You know, yeah, it was great to see you and everything. Even though Auntie was tired coming from Devon, but I had to make it, you know. So shout out to him. Shout out to my beautiful, beautiful goddaughter, Tasia. It's both me and her mum's birthday month, October. Yeah, so that will be something, you know. So yeah, I've had an idea of how I'm going to celebrate her birthday. She's no longer with us, but I've got an idea how I'm going to interact her birthday when I'm away, you know. Yeah, and everything else like that. Ah, I'm out of breath. So you can follow us on Facebook on Love the Beat Radio, on Twitter at Love the Beat Radio, and on Instagram at Love the Beat Radio. You can also call, text and WhatsApp on 07 308 895 668. Now, I want to know if anyone out there has ever had a bear. Is it called a peeve? Yeah. A peeve I've got is two things. One is timekeeping. I don't like late, you know. Okay, I came in a bit late today, but if we arrange a time and you're not there, I'm not giving you 15 minutes. I'm giving you, you're lucky if I give you 5 minutes. That's how I'm so stringent with time. Sorry. Yeah. I'm very like that. And the second peeve I've got is people that talk with no purpose. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that, take chewing gum. Yeah, that means, I'll give you an example. You're having a conversation and you're talking about something that's very important. And people think, for instance, yesterday, my son came and we was having a conversation about life and everything else like that, which is great. So my other half, if you want to say it like that, chimed in. He's got a very bad habit of chiming in and not knowing what the conversation's about. And towards the end of it, he made no sense at all. None at all. You didn't add nothing to the conversation. All you done was take away to have the focus on you. So that's what I don't like. I don't like people that talk with no purpose. You got speak and have fun, yeah, but speak with a purpose, especially if it's a serious conversation. Speak with purpose or keep yourself quiet. But he tends to want to always, you know, what about me type of thing, talk, you know? Yeah, so that's my pet peeve. Oh, and also I want to thank, if you've had a pet peeve, do call me in or send a message and tell me what your pet peeve is, you know, and see how we can resolve it together. But the thing is, once you tell that person or person you're doing the same thing over and over, it's as though, is it disrespect that they're not listening to you or they refuse to accept what you're saying? Somebody tell me, because I've said the same thing over and over again. Sorry. To please talk with purpose. Stop talking with without purpose. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't really make sense at all. You know, you're just talking for the sake of talking to hear your voice and nothing's coming out. You know what I mean? Nothing purposeful anyway. That's one of the things that the group, the retreat has done to me. It's really wisened me up more to nonsense, you know. And when you, I know part of the retreat was to pick a stone. Anytime you feel a bit icky or you feel a bit angry, hold that stone and let it go. Hold it tight, hold it to your chest and be like, yeah, I give it back to you. Don't take it, you know. Don't take it on board at all. Yeah, it's good. It's good to channel into yourself, honestly. Find out about the true you. Take accountability of you as well. You know, that's interesting. That's always a good one as well. Taking accountability. A lot of people don't try to take accountability for anything. And, you know, everybody's right. And nobody seems to be wrong. So, I'm going to give myself a break a minute and play a lovely song. 1 second. And it is... No, it isn't this one. Hold on. So, yes, like I was saying, while I'm looking for a lovely song to play, yeah, channeling your thoughts and everything else. Shout out to my cousin Christopher. We're going through a hard time with my nephew that passed. He has a GoFundMe page on his page, which is Christopher Knowles is his page, if you'd like to donate. Shout out to my cousin Yvonne as well. Ah, big tear smiles. Shout her out. Thank you for your help, sweetheart. I really appreciate it, without a doubt. You know what you've done. Really appreciate it so much. So thank you so much. I'm going to play a bit of Donell Jones. You know what's up, and I hope you enjoy. Hopefully, yeah. Here we go. help donate to the children of the A&E. I'm going to reiterate because my volume was down. So Love the Beat Radio is helping with donations to Lewisham Hospital and hospitals around the south. Love the Beat Radio are supporting Lewisham's Children's A&E department to get donations of toys to entertain the kids during their visit. Please send the toys to Love the Beat Radio, 140 to 142 High Street, Penge, London, SE20 7EU, or contact Ed on 07 930 820 578 to arrange collection or delivery. The toys they need are Play People, dinosaurs, McDonald's toys, character toys, wooden toys, puzzles, building blocks, arts and crafts, resources, bobs and stickers. So if any of your kids have, younger kids or grandkids have grown out of toys, get them down here, you know. Yeah, it's in case of when a child goes into hospital unexpectedly, just something to entertain them while they're getting their treatment. Okay, so you've seen, I'll tell you the list again. The toys that they need are Play People, dinosaurs, McDonald's toys, character toys, wooden toys, puzzles, building blocks, arts and crafts, resources, bubbles and stickers. So get donating, and I will reiterate that again throughout the show. So guess what now? Yesterday I went to see my professor, because I don't see a consultant, I see a professor, and we was working out how long I've come to see him, because obviously I'm having another birthday next month, you know. And he said, what age were you? When I worked it out, I was 37 when I started to go and see my professor. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? So we've got something in common. We both like Walker's crisps, cheese and onion. So I told him I've been eating excessive amounts of that. I'm so addicted to it. If you know the packet of the oven baked crisp, I'm telling you, I'm like an addict. Serious addiction to it, man. So I told him I buy the multi-packs. He said, well, what he does is buy a large pack. The thing is, he's still fit. He can still bend down, walk up and all that. I can't do the majority of that. So I had a very sad, if you can see it on camera here, look at my bruise. Now, I'm allowed to say this because I was an ex-phlebotomist. If you know you can't find a vein, you can't be bruising and blowing a vein in my arm. So the healthcare assistant, she took my blood yesterday, and I've got a massive bruise because she blew, what it's called is blown vein. She went in too far and my vein blew, you know, and it gave me a massive bruise. I'm so not happy with her. Yeah, I'm allowed to say it because, like I said, I was an ex-phlebotomist, so I know what you're supposed to do. She still wanted to bleed me on my other side. My arm is completely killing me here. But now, so the blood that she managed to take yesterday, because she didn't take the full amount. Normally I have about 17 bottles taken, yeah? The doctor rings me. I said, hello. It's like it was just an all-day event of doctors and everything. He rings me from a different department. I said, hello. He said, I'd like to tell you, right, that you're extremely anemic, and they have to give me now an iron infusion. So no wonder I'll be feeling tired and lethargic and everything else like that. And maybe it's the crisps. Yeah, so I've now got to go and have a like a B12 infusion in my vein. Let's hope they can find this vein. Yeah, so I'm extremely anemic. Yep, that's what happens. And the thing is, I have to go back to my exercise. I keep saying it week after week after week and time after time, but I truly have to. My professor has said to me, yeah, it's that time again. So hopefully when I'm away for my birthday, I'll be walking a lot. But the thing is, I'll be still drinking my port. It's not good, is it? And guess what? I've told my son what I want for my birthday, and it's extremely expensive. I'm going to tell you all now. It's called YSL Libre, right? Libra, because I'm a Libra, and the other stuff, it smells so sweet. So if anybody wants to join in to help him fund that, I'll be very grateful. It's really expensive, but it's so nice. So if he's listening, once again, that I don't want a copy. I don't want anything else. No Kenzo, no this, no that. That is the one I want. Anyway, I'm going to play another song. Yeah. And I'm now following this man. You know what? I won't lie to you. I used to fancy him. I won't lie to you. Mark Morrison, I suppose him. So I'm going to play Return of the Mac, and I hope you enjoy. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Why is that going? Okay, here we go. There we go.